Hello everybody, hopefully we're actually streaming this time. I just spent about 5 minutes not streaming, but recording. Okay, we are starting. Come on. Okay, so this is kind of what I've been working on so far. Just a simple combination lock. The combination for this thing is that. You can see it if I put in the right combo, put in something extra, it closes, something extra, it closes, put in the wrong thing, it closes. Just a pretty simple little lock. These things are each corresponding to one of these down here. This is saying if the correct ones are on and the incorrect ones are all off, then turn on the controller, which does that. These are just here as kind of decoys, not quite decoys, but if you look, they're connecting, they don't do anything, but they're kind of pointing to where the correct combination is. So this is the first iteration of it. You can't change the combination of it. To do that, you would have to change up how these two things work. But I've been working on this thing right here, which is probably an overcomplicated version of how you can make it where it actually does change. So basically, this one is just these down here. So you can see that if I turn on any of them, they turn on down here. And so this thing, this row right here is saying if only one of them is on throughout the row, then these turn on. And then these are all connecting to each of these, which this is kind of hard to explain. See, this lever, or that switch right there, turns on this, which when I hit the button, it goes over to here, and then copies what's here onto these. Because it has to be, because these I wanted to be there, because eventually I'm going to wire these up to this display right here, which won't take long. And then, so these are going to be only on when you hit the button, along with these. These are just an inverted version of these. So this is going to turn the right ones on, this is going to turn the wrong ones off, and then when it comes to over here, this will check, are all the right ones on and are all the wrong ones off, kind of like over here. So it's a bit complicated, but still kind of cool. I've been working at it for what, hour and a half now? I've gotten this far, so I don't know. Might take me a while longer, might be pretty quick to finish up. Actually, I think I can do it with just 2 gates, because I can say... No, I can't. Because that's how I do it with the static one. I think it would have to be... No, not that. This is probably a very... this is probably very not compact, but I want... With anything that I build, it's always very, like, modular. Not quite easy to change, but it's always possible to change. So I think this needs to be if the correct answers are on and these are on, and this one just needs to be inverted. So if off and off are the same, then it's good. Wait, no. I just need to say if this is the same as this. God, this is so weird and random. Okay, gotta think about this for a second. God, look at my FPS. No, maybe not like 200 FPS, but with this crazy thing, look around, I don't have much else. I've got that little building right there, which has nothing in it. There's nothing in there. There's nothing else in this world. It's all just this thing causing a little lag. So how do I want to do this? I'm gonna make sure that my mic is coming through, actually. Is it coming through? Yes, it is. Okay. I think I would want it to be these gates at the bottom here, going to there. And if these are both on, then it's good. But if this one is on and this one isn't, got it. So I need to make sure that one of them is on from each row, and only one. Only one of the link triggers are active. Watch this whole thing just completely fail. And then these, if these are all on, I don't know, I can always invert it though. So now I need to go through and wire these all into here, like so. And then if I were to put in the wrong combination, it still says it's right, and that'll only happen until, wait, I gotta really quick put in an actual combination for these. There we go, and then I can actually turn that off because I don't need that. I don't want to accidentally mess up the combo or something like that. So now it's good. And then like that maybe, and then if I put in the wrong combo, it still works. Wait, what happens if I do if only one of them are active? Then it's just inverted, and then will that work? That's actually kind of funny. But then it's also very insensitive. So that won't work. Okay, this is odd. I need to figure out what kind of logic to use here. If any of them are inactive... No, that won't work because it can't be any of... Will this work? I know that these XOR gates have been super useful throughout the whole process of making this thing. Wait. I might have just inadvertently created a system that works. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it works. I think I can say if they're all off, then that's right. Let's test it. Does this even work? So is this. Doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work. I think that this might actually work. And then what happens if I were to turn them all off, hit change combination button, and make it a straight line, and then change it. Turn off the button. So now the combination is a straight line. I think I actually just created a system that works. Okay. So I'm actually going to add some indicator lights to this thing. Well, a lot of indicator lights to this thing. We need to have a 3x3 array. No, more than that. We have a whole bunch of them right here. That's going to show the current, what the actual current combination is. And then if there's any errors in the current combination. Actually, no, I'm not going to show any errors because you can easily tell that. Go paint them all black to make them less painful in your eyes. And these are all going to be so then boom, 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 boom. Make a little check mark. Okay. So these need to go into here. Put it on backwards, didn't I? Indeed, I did. What did I do? Okay. Like that, and then bottom. How much do I have done? This is so hard to tell. Okay, wait, can I tell from over here? Kinda. Okay, so these two still need to be done. Middle, and then top. Okay, good, and then it's just these 6 right here. Bottom row, middle row, top row. Okay, and then if I turn off that one, that's really cool. I like that. And then if I turn it off, nothing happens. I might need to make a whole nother array of these things to do this, because it's gonna. I want it to be, if this switch is on, that means you're putting it into combination editing. This switch is gonna be like the combination editing switch. So I want it to be, once the switch is on, these lights up here turn on to whatever combination you want to set it to, like that you might set it to. And I want it to show the current combination. I'll add some more rows to it then. This thing is so big. I bet you can compact it a lot, but that's not really what I do. I'm not really very good at compacting in this game. And these all need to be on. Fine, I want it to go from this to this. Why is that an AND gate? That should be an OR gate. That could have caused some issues. And for any of you guys out there who are thinking about building this, actually, believe it or not, this thing is actually very tiled. So if I were to build it in a different fashion, it would be quite easy, actually, to tile. If I were to make it more organized than this. So now this needs to go... I think it needs to go like this. Yeah. Cool, and that'll turn it off. If I want to turn it on, set, that'll copy the combination over to there, and I can turn it all off. And then that's the new combination. Cool. Okay, how long is this? This has only been a 15-minute live stream. I wanted this to be longer. Shoot. Let me make sure I mention this on my Discord, because I might not have. Nope, I didn't. There we go. Okay, that's up on my Discord now. That should get us a person or two. Yep. So wait, how much lag does this cause? Actually, not much. Oh god, this is gonna go crazy when I put it onto a lift. Actually, I think I can just turn on all these, or hit a button or something like that and fix it. Let's see. How crazy does this go? So, all these go insane, as well as all the... Why is this one not turned? Okay, let's test it. Let's see if this does anything. Fixes it all. Cool. Why don't we just test that little bug in the corner? Because that does not really look like that's very good. Okay, fix it. There we go. Wait, does this... Does it set the combination? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so now I've got a combo in there. No, I need to make a combo involving this one right here. Okay, set it. Ah, there it is. That's an issue. It's a binary bit, I bet. I bet the binary bit's wrong. Does it just not remember it? I think it just doesn't remember it. Yeah, it just doesn't remember it. Something wrong in the wiring. Why the heck? Now this is going to be incredibly hard to fix. You've got to be kidding me. Sorry about that. I've got a bad cough. This is gonna be a pain in the butt to fix. Where the heck is it going wrong? Okay, all good there. Is there an issue over here? No, over there it works just fine. It's gotta be an issue with carrying it over to here. That's gotta be an issue of something. That's gotta be the issue. It's gotta be the issue of carrying it over to here. I wonder if it... Does it just not set the bit at all? If I hit it with a quick pulse, it doesn't. So it's a problem with the bit. I can't really destroy the whole bit to do this. That means that there's probably something somewhere that's causing this issue. Such a... Wait, what happens if I... Then it works just fine, but then if I do this and this, then it doesn't save properly. Wait, so now does it... Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Wait. So does it actually save the combination and just not show it? Why is it at least just in the bottom left corner and I can at least tell where it is and what the issue might be? It's not an issue with these AND gates. NOR, that's exactly what I need. NOR, that's exactly what I need. And OR, exactly what I need. It's gotta be a problem with the bit. I don't think that it can be anything else. No. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, that fixed it. Okay, so it must have been a wiring issue. Yep, see, so now it shows the combination as it should be. But then if I do this, it turns on that one, and that doesn't work. Okay, now I actually understand how this works. So when I turn on the right one, it turns off that one, but then if I turn off on the wrong one, it turns that one on. Okay, that's an interesting concept. So then if I, see, so that just kind of cleared the combination, and now it's always on. I should make there be like a default combination. Okay, so I think that it's about an hour and 45 minutes. I think I got this done pretty quick. Now I should probably surround it in concrete and label it. Start labeling things, because otherwise someone's going to download this and be like, how do you use it? Eventually, I probably am going to make a more customizable version of this. Not quite tileable, but like a design where you could very easily like move these two switches around. Now you can see that this one right here is each wired into different areas. Eventually, I will probably put some logic gates behind them, and then have that be that. Or put like this on a different side or something like that, which would be pretty easy. Yeah, all you have to do is destroy these and then route them into the blocks up there properly. Okay, anyway. I don't know what the heck I was doing. So I'm gonna label the combination, I'm gonna call the ones for the combination black. I should probably actually label the output. Oh, it doesn't even have an output. And the output is going to be right there, which I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to give it a different output. The output's going to be right here. Output, output, output. There we go. Okay, green. Make the set new combination button red, and then edit mode white. So edit mode is just kind of admin mode, I might call it. This is what you have in there right now to set the new combination to. This is what it is currently copied over. Or you could break it and do that, which actually just completely breaks this. No, it doesn't. Okay. So it looks like you could actually have it be like just this one switch in the corner on. Yeah. It's even more interesting. Or you could have it be like, if they're all off. Eh. Okay, whatever, I'm not gonna question that. I don't really feel like fixing it right now. So see, that actually makes it blank. If you have this switch off and you do that, it makes it all blank. Which is something that I might fix in the future. but it would be really complicated because you would have to disconnect all these, say, put in an AND gate probably behind it, and say if this one is on and this one is on, then do whatever this one is doing. As you can see, it's routing to all there. And this thing right here, which I guess wouldn't be that complicated to redo, but it would definitely take some time. Time for a comparison in size and lagginess. Okay, comparison in size. This one's way bigger. I mean, I do definitely like the combination setting ability. It's definitely good to have. And this one is this. Actually, I'm gonna set it to that. I also like having this little panel of switches rather than just having a like a 1 through 9 keypad. You have to do that way. Like you have to press it in a certain order. I like this because it's much easier to tell what you've done. And then it's easier to customize and frankly probably build one that you can change with this method. If you actually you could probably build a thing of this in with the same method that the scrambler and unscrambler, or coder and decoder thing that I have built. You could probably do it with that same method. You could say if yeah, you could probably have it be you could probably do it with color sensors. You could probably do flip a switch. It controls certain one set of pistons. You flip the switch off, and it controls a different set. If those two sets have the same color, if those two sets have like a green color or something like that in the same spot, and turn it on. I bet you could actually do that. I bet it'd be a lot easier than doing it with logic gates. But with logic gates, it's kind of a bit too complicated to read. And with pistons, you can kind of read it on your own, even though the actual combination is displayed in how many spots? 1, 2, 3 spots without the switch on, and with the switch and with the button being pressed, it's displayed here, here, and inverted there. So it gets displayed in quite a few spots. But if you have this out, you're not exactly going to be able to read it. So actually, believe it or not, this is pretty simple. All the stuff here goes into there. This copies itself to there. This copies itself to here. So in the end, this would end. Okay, what starts out right here goes to here, here, and then here, and then what goes to here? And then these things copy themselves, correctly onto these bits, on these actual binary bits right here. These binary bits copy themselves onto here, which then copies itself onto here. Which I can flip off the flip of a switch, or turn off the flip of a switch. Okay, this is actually really tiring to build, to be honest with you, because it was really confusing at times. Like building these parts right here, and then as you saw, choosing the logic gate to use here and here were both incredibly confusing, as well as this little piece right here, which I eventually got figured out was just boom and connected over to there. This is, by the way, the alert system. Actually, I should probably color code things in case someone wants to use this. So this is the alert system saying, okay, you have some wrong. And then in black, I'm going to paint what the actual, no, I'm going to paint what the actual code is in blue. Like where the code is actually stored in blue. These ones are going to be purple, because they don't really do much other than just mirror that down so I have easier access to it inside here. These ones set the bits over there, so maybe yellow, darker yellow. Nope, that looks horrible. control that one. So I think that I'm gonna do, if they're display of some kind, they're gonna be black. If they're deciding the output in some way, if they're like setting something to be true or false, they're gonna be yellow. Like this over here. These ones, actually, all they do is take these two switches and levers and invert them. I believe it's this and this. Because what this does is it says, takes whichever ones are on in these ones, and then turns, basically this one turns itself on when this one is off, and then takes whichever ones are on in these ones and turns those ones off. Actually, here. Turn it on and then hit the switch. You can see that actually most of them in there turn on. Just some of them don't. So I think that I can actually set the combination to be all on. I can. I'll just clear that. See, then it keeps it with on. Okay, should I upload it? No, I'm at least gonna save it. I better save this thing. What do I want to call it? Editable Lock version 1. Kind of the best name I have for it. I'm not very good at naming. It needs to be saved again. Editable lock. Die. Editable lock. It has no yellow thing. Good. And then you can see we've got all the fancy color coding on the inside. What is this actually? Appears to be just normal. So that's actually how you fix it. I could probably set a default combination, but that's not really necessary right now. But yeah. So if you guys want, I will put a tutorial up probably tomorrow or something like that. To show how to customize this thing a bit on your own. Like change where the pad is, primarily, so because then you could have it be like someone, in the basement saying, "This is what my combo to be. Flip the switch, press the button, flip the switch back off. Okay, combo's all done." Or you could have like this be like, "Oh, you could put this in like apartments. You could have like a keypad like this outside the door. Open my door, turn it all off, and then walk in." Or you could have it be like inside and outside, so you could have boom, boom, boom. You could put like an AND gate, so it's got to be locked. So if it's locked from the inside, you can't do it, or you could do, well, that would be kind of dumb, but whatever. Anyway, I'm rambling. So this has been a fun little stream. Sorry you guys didn't get to see the whole thing being made. But yeah, see you guys next time.